Greetings and welcome to LXF. We're back with more Satisfactory. Today we need to work more on the whole supercomputer factory thing. Yeah. Anyways, let's go to our ad spot. We'll take a look at the planner thing that we have for the factory because I got to kind of brush up on where the heck I am. And we shall continue on from there. Anyways, Brick and Prints, your place for custom stickers and custom 3D printed parts. If you like what I do, definitely like what he does. It's custom stickers from my mocks and a lot of other creators' mocks. So make sure to check them out. www.brickandprints.com. Take a look around. Performance for me. And yep, enjoy that. And actually, we're going to actually go over to just screen here because this is what we're working on. I do remember we got Tyrium kind of done. And I've labeled that, so that should be done. We got the rubber plastics out of the way. We got quartz and coal going. I think we need to set up the what is this? So isn't this like a reanimated sand? Okay, so we need to basically convert it over to copper. I think we have that set up, maybe. I guess we'll find out. But we probably need to build the copper furnace thing next. I think is probably the game plan, honestly. Yeah, as far as I can tell from memory. My memory may be way off, but yeah, anyways, let's go on over to game stream. Satisfactory. There we go. All right. So, okay, quartz is flowing over here. So right here should be my copper. Yes. 240 per minute. Hold on, I need to grab that diagram thingy that I had and okay, it needs to like can I like shrink it down so I can stick it on my second screen so I can see it at all times and know what the heck I'm doing. Hold on. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just kind of trying to adjust that window and make it so I can see what my stream is doing while also seeing what the heck I'm doing over here. All right, so all right, so we are making what was it, like 200 something? Yeah, 240 copper ore per minutos. Why is it only stacked? Oh, 96 is 100. Okay. So yeah, next would be to shove all of that into some ferni. I think some iron, and I believe we have iron right next door. Okay, sweet. I guess that just leaves where the heck to put the furnace thing, but honestly, that question probably answers itself. Literally right next door here. Just plop down a couple nukes and kaboom. Glorious. All right. Expand the platform, please. There we go. Actually, probably even expand. Are you in the way? You're probably in the way, aren't you? Probably even just expand that over here, too. Yeah. Yeah. Of course, we need to like adjust this light and this power tower, which is going to shut down so much stuff. I don't even know what all was connected to that, honestly. I guess regret later. Okay, we can plop this back down right about here, maybe? H. Is that centered? Ah, dang it, you're like an awkward size, so you can't be actually centered. Okay, fine, go there. I think that's probably a good enough zone for you. As for power, I think if we connect up right there. Okay, hopefully. Oh, that sounded like that joined a bunch of things together. Okay. I guess over here is where we don't have power as well. Okay, does this... Okay, that's not connected up to power. All right. Now what about all of you over here? That's future Yellow Cat's problem. Future me in like a few minutes here. Let's see, power. Aren't you connected to power around the back here? I could have swore you were, unless you weren't. Yeah, that comes there. This comes over here. Oh, did I never... Ah, okay, that's why I'm confused, because I never wired up the top area zone thing. That's why I'm confused. Yeah, okay, that would make sense. I'm just gonna go ahead and wire this up real fast. You mark 3, and that should give me plenty of zones to get all of this nonsense wired up. And there's all that. Then we just have 2 more. Do I have 2 more slots? I have 1 more slot. Hopefully that won't be in the way of anything, but we'll find out probably really quick. Okay, and like I said, I have this labeled, so I know where all that needs to go. But we're gonna skedaddle away from that, because we need to set up 4 forges for making almost 400 copper ingots, according to my diagram. Okay, foundry. Here, that's what we need. So, I guess without further ado... 1... 2... 3, and I think we can fit a 4th one in here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so that takes care of that. That'll give us our copper ingots. You need... Do we have the recipe? Wait. Probably don't have the recipe. Since I don't see it right away there. Down that real quick. Okay, hard drive library. It must be in here somewhere. Copper alloy ingot? Is this it? Hold on. What recipe do I have here? Doesn't tell me. Why doesn't tell me if I click on it? I think that's copper alloy ingot. I'll grab this. All right, select that reward. Is there any other alloy ingot thing you use for copper? Tempered copper, no, it uses coal. Leech, no. Pure copper. Sure, whatever. Let's grab that. We don't need it right now, but maybe in the future. Now, yeah, there we go. There's the copper and iron ore mix that we need. Grab all of this. Okay, we don't have any of that turboed, right? Yeah, no. And then, oh boy, that goes to 9 refineries. Okay. How much? 240. Okay, I think Mark III will do fine. Yeah. All right, time to bring this around, and then oh yeah, no. We can evenly divide it. It would help if I did straight mode. There we go. Just kind of brought that around like that. Perfect. Organization, conveyor splitter. Honestly, if I brought this back far enough, I could probably easily get things to align. Okay, you're not 100% happy, but sure. Why are you do? Okay. You bring it from here first to there, it doesn't do such an awkward shape, but if you do it from this side to this side, it does like a weird bendy out shape, which I'm not going to judge. Alright, conveyor splitter. Yeah, that should be fine enough. Right. What are you doing? What even is this? Just be normal. Jeez, conveyor belts. Okay, so there's the copper side of things. Now I just gotta... Yeah, iron ore, okay. Now I just gotta pull over iron ore, which is right down there. Let's see, probably only Mark II. I don't really need a high output of iron. I don't think I'm using the iron for anything else. No, not. Quick look at my diagram, says no. Mark III, and okay, straight's being funky again. To ignore that factoid. Almost feel like I want to turn off straight mode. And just give us like a nice gentle curve there. That's probably good enough. So we can bring this up. Probably like that. Go ahead and power this nonsense. There we go. I should probably switch my jetpacks. That's something I should probably do. Oop, like that. There we go. There. That'll make work a little easier. Then for the iron side of things, I think we're just basically gonna do this splitter setup, just kind of mirrored, I guess. Because I just want double here on this side. There we go. Like that. Yeah. That should give me my iron division like I need it. You to there, you to there. Make sure to go from the splitter so it doesn't do weird things. What do you... Okay. It's only like certain directions is it like... Does the spline start acting a little strange? I have this on curve mode. Let's get out of curve mode. Okay, default straight. There we go. That's what I... What is that pasta noodle? My goodness. Okay, you don't want to connect there. No, I don't like that at all. Can we be like normal about anything here? Wherever it is then. Alright, so that's all set up. I just gotta actually distribute power now through here. It should be fairly simple, just like that. 1, 2, Mark II, 3, and 4. There we go. Alright, so that's producing the copper that we need. Now the next step will be to take the 400, yeah, it's 100 each. 400 copper ingots that we have. And we need to run them through a bunch of refineries that have a little bit of a turbo to them. Which means I also need a water resource. Good thing we have a swamp right next door. Yeah, okay. Methinks I need to add another floor to this situation. 3? Yeah, 3 I think would be high enough. It's gonna be clipping around that a little bit. It's fine. And then the last one goes here. There we go, perfect. Station, let's fly up a little bit. There we go. Ah, zoop mode. We said, how many did I say I need? I need 9. Oh boy. Well, I guess I need to start throwing down refineries now. output's probably... yeah, right along the middle would be kind of the best zone to put it. Like this. Because then I can have easy access to adding the water into this from the swamp over here. I just hope there's a deep enough water zone nearby. Ah. This needs to be removed again. That's the second time that I've had to rip that out. Okay, let's just move it kind of more inwards, honestly. Get rid of that. And then I think I can just use some architecture. Bring this kind of down into the ground. Just have a big old power tower in the middle. Ignore that that's clipping. Is my executive decision. Okay, it would help if I swapped out my jetpacks again. There we go. Tower H. Actually, this one doesn't have the platform. This one might be a little more square. The other one. Negatory. At least kind of centered front to back. Yeah, alright, well. There goes that. Oh, you're rotated that direction. Whoops. I should have looked at that before I placed it. Are you? No, you're not straight. Okay, hold on. Why do I do this to myself? I need to be far away. That would help out, or I can actually see the entire thing. Oh boy, I have to be really far away. Okay, there we go. Now I can kind of see the whole entire thing. Nudge it over. I wish you would set centered. That upsets me that you aren't like a centered thing. And now the fun process of reconnecting everything. Oh, nope, I want the bottom connection. You to there. You over there. Honestly, wait, no, we're forgetting the power that's back here. That's right. Let's not do that. There we go. Now that solves most of my problems. I'm gonna go ahead and put another set of big pillars over here on this end. Foundations. I could probably put one of the processes that we need to do next below here. Actually, probably the quartz one, honestly, because we need to grind up that quartz into silica. Yeah, that'll definitely be the next process that we need to do. All right, and we need 9 refineries. 1, 2, 3, 4. Production, refinery. 5. 6. 7. I would need to put just a little bit more foundation down. Is that even aligned? It is, okay. A little more foundation. 5 there, and just a little bit more, and that's good enough. Production, refinery. Last one. There we go. Sweet. Now to use... Okay, I don't want auto mode. I would like... Not noodle. Curve. Straight. There we go. Thank you. Use this mode to get all these quickly hooked together with some pipes. I need to figure out how much water this... Oh, 388. Okay, so that's like 4 water pumps. Oops. Not paying attention. You're upset when you go to there. Alright. This is going to involve quite a few pumps in order to get the water line to be up this high. And at least somewhat happy with itself. Alright, there we go. Connect up these guys. I'm gonna put down a little bit more platform here too, just to help what I'm working on. Yeah, sure. Just a 1 stack. I don't think that'll align though, the platforms. I need at least to have 1 of those down in the middle. There we go. So that helps align the foundations, and that's where we'll run our conveyor belts is up here. Station 1, all the way over there. There we go. Sweet. Yeah, no, this is definitely sitting on this other platform, even if it's just barely. Alright, I think the best way to do this, honestly, is if I add in these guys first. And then since we have 9, we can perfectly do a subset divide. So basically break these down into groups of 3, and then from there we can put 1 more splitter, and that'll kind of get everything running somewhat nicely. Okay, conveyor splitter. Okay, yep, you're fine. 1, 2, 3. So the next one you have to place is right here. And last one is right here. And we just need 1 more right there. That should get everything more or less pretty. Wait. Straight. Why do you do such accursed things to me? Yeah, you like being a strange noodle. It's like the spline can't properly calculate the direction it needs to flow. So it just becomes a noodle. Yep. From here to there, and there to there. Okay, that should have my copper ingots properly distributed. Actually, we have 400 coming in here, don't we? Yes, 270 on either end. That'll be fine enough, but I need to do Mark 4. Coming over to the boundaries down here. Logistics, mergers. Merge you. You export. There we go. We can actually just do Mark 3. Oop, not Mark 2. Mark 3, please. My favorite conveyor belts. Okay. Again, that's merging weirdly, but Mark 4 straight on out. And that should spit out all our copper ingots. There it goes. Sweet. And then, yep, from copper ingots, we need the copper sheets. So I guess I should start running out along here and applying the recipe for that. There we go. Pretty good recipe for copper sheets using these refineries. I've used it in quite a few locations now. You know what? Would be smarter. Okay, hold on. What does my diagram say? Clock speed is at 200%. Okay. No bombs. We don't need you right now. Okay, 200%. Copy paste. Copy paste it is. Good sir. So much more faster for recipes. Yep, especially when I need to apply turbos to them as well. Run along. Now, if I remember right, this game has, yep, Control V. Perfect. I sometimes forget that this game actually has, like, that keyboard control in it, because a lot of other games just don't. For when you're trying to apply multiple settings to different things. Such a glorious thing. Don't even need to open the... Oh, wait, you don't even need to... So what, you just have to look at a machine and you can just do Control V? Wait, really? That's a thing? Hold on. Hold on. Gotta place that down for science. Yep, okay, so if I just look at it, Control V, settings pasted. Oh my goodness, that is glorious. Heck yeah, alright. Definitely gonna be using that a lot in the future. It is getting really dark over here now. I can barely see what's going on. Alright, well. Control C works by looking just to... That's pretty sick. I did not know you had to, like, not open it. You could just paste it right in. That's pretty great. Let's see, logistics. No, I need production. I need water water extractor. Okay, there is some areas in the swamp that will take a water extractor. Need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3. You get a 4th one here somewhere. Back behind, I guess. There we go. I feel like I'm gonna start doing all my pipeline from below. Okay, I don't like that. Let's get you two connected up. Thank you. On a split there. Get that coming over this direction as far as we can. Sure. Wow, I can really not see much. Want to really blow your mind? Sure. What kind of shenanigans can we get up to next? Because I know you can do stuff with, like, the blueprint thing and, like, saving recipes just straight into that. If that's what you're about to mention. Middle click on a building while looking at it. It'll select that building and build. Oh. I'll grab the recipe to. Oh. Oh my goodness. Wow. Much love? Yeah, much love, man. That is fantabulous. Just tripled your efficiency. No kidding. I need to remember those things so I can use them more often. Noodle? Okay, you won't noodle. That's fine. You just need to come there. Curve, straight, auto. Okay, you will do auto to there, though. That's good. I need so many pumps. Okay, power line there. It's kind of nice that I actually have this much reach. I can just reach and place down. Oops. Get rid of you. Run a power line back there. And I can connect that one and that one. There we go. So now that's going. I just need to a pipeline pump that direction. Get water up here. Ah, okay, so I do need a Mark II anyways. It's fine. You to there. Okay. Now, are you pumping water up to here? Or do I need one more water pump? Should be good. Ah, yep. There we go. Sweet. Now, I guess the last thing is just adding power to all of this. Yeah, I'm going to be lazy and just take from there. Three, and then power, 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 and power. Sweet. So that takes care of copper sheets. I guess next is I need to get silica actually being produced. So let's hop down here. Because hopefully I have enough room down here. If not... You know what? Let's just go ahead and expand the zone here. Okay, so that only grabs foundation. It doesn't grab blueprints. The middle click. That's a little sad, but also understandable. Kind of hoping he would grab the full blueprint of the foundation as well. That's all right. We can just quickly grab the blueprint, and that'll be good enough. Wait. Did I misalign something accidentally? I must have. Well, that's gonna bother me forever, and that's not easily fixable. I would have to rip down this whole area over here if I wanted to fix that misalignment. Oops, is all I can say, really. Three. Fill this out real quick. I don't think I need to use the upper area for anything else, but... actually, I could probably expand the foundations out over here, too, so we have plenty of zone. Let's see, and then we need 10, almost, pretty much 11. Yeah, need just 11. Assemblers now, according to my layout, for making the quartz into silica. 11 doesn't divide evenly, actually. Let's go up to 12. Actually, don't I have a multi-assembler blueprint? Ah, here we go. It is really tall. By 9 assembler, by 6 assembler, by 4 assembler. Here we go. What was this blueprint again? Okay, so this is... Ah, wait, I know how I did this one. Yeah. Hold on. I'll have to use H here to try and get it aligned. Kind of having difficulties remembering how I did some of my blueprints. Can I get on top of you a little bit so I can at least get... Nope, that's not really an advantage point. How about here? Yeah, that kind of works. And now you're angry. Because you're hitting this. I see. I guess we'll go ahead and slap down a row of half foundations out the back here. And then align that blueprint on the back. There we go. Print by 4 assembler. Kind of went this way. H. I'll back up here so I can see where the heck I'm placing this. Oh, I'm already kind of got it in place. Okay. Never mind. Right about there. Okay, that should be good. I believe. I hope. You know what? Actually, nah, that can stay there. Yeah. Go ahead and get rid of those supports. And these supports so we can stick another pile of the by 4 assemblers here. That'll bring us up to 8. Okay, are you... Ah! The shaking ground is making the blueprint thing wiggle all over the place. Is that even in place? No, it must be right here. No, right there? Is there overlap? A little bit. Nope. Oh, okay. Yeah, nope. That's actually exactly where it needs to be. All right. It just felt weird because the border thing shrunk after I placed it. Yeah, okay. So we just got to back this up. And that should be perfectly aligned. I think... Oh, you're just angry about those supports, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. You can rip these down as well. Definitely going to be needing to use that Control-C, Control-V to paste crafting recipes amongst all of these. That's for sure. Thinking I should probably do that right now before I run the quartz to it and then also go fetch the limestone off over here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. None of these are turboed, right? Yes, none of these are turboed according to my recipe. So, cheap silica. Alright, Control-C. And start pasting it along here. Man, I almost need like a macro of just Control-C and Control-V. I'll just run along and just click the macro. Oops, settings copied, sorry. Wrong button. There we go. Ah, I did it again, didn't I? Copy settings, okay. Now, Control-V. Yeah, for the whole, like, middle click thing, I wish that there was a toggleable setting so you can grab blueprints if you wanted to. If you at the end of the first row, too? Oh, I did? I think probably over here. Ah, over here is where I probably messed up. And I hit a Control-C again. Actually, wait, no. Oh, saving space. Okay, now it's getting it. You have... You're the other one that I messed up. Okay. Yep, okay. That should fix that. I really need to fix this ingot thing then. You'll get it eventually? Yep. Okay, I need to get rid of this conveyor that I have going straight in the middle here. That would be grand. Yes, I do kind of just need to... Actually, you know what? I should have brought that more up. I would have gotten the conveyor belt well out of my way. If I just... Oop, Mark 4. If I just would have brought it up. There we go. Are you Mark 4? You're definitely not Mark 4. Mark 4, conveyor belt, crossed, curve. A little bit of a squiggle, but that's fine. And yeah, that sorts that out again. All right, perfect. I have silica here. Now it's just a matter of running the quartz over to these, which... Trying to think of what the best way to do that would be. I think it's down below, honestly. How much quartz is coming through here? Not a whole lot. Grab this little lower one. Bring you down below. Thank you. And then finally bring you down below, right there. Bear splitter. Mark 3. Okay. So that brings that down. I think I need to run a line of half foundations just a little bit out here. That way I have an area to hang conveyor off of. I cannot tell what direction this is facing. There. And that cuts through. Let's just have that go to here then. Alright, and then the rest of this quartz. Let's see, 130 off one direction, 120 off the other direction. That'll be just under 300. I think I'll just do Mark 4 for safety or anything. Default straight. Really? Straight is upset? Belt is too steep. Belt is too steep for what? You should have plenty of space. Just default mode then, since other mode is angry. For no reason in particular. It's just being spiteful. Okay, is this Mark 4 in between here? I don't think it is. There we go. Yeah, that should be good now. It's coming out of there like that. This is feeding that, so it's all good. It's all hooked up. Now we just gotta bring over the limestone, which is off in this direction. Actually, I think I see it right down there. Ah! Boy, you really want to do this? Here, take that. I think you suck that right up your butt. That rhino thingy, he had bad tacos. Well, you survived that. Kind of amazing that you actually survived that. Definitely didn't survive the second time. Mason. Upset because I'm not working on Lego stuff today. Don't worry. We will get to it soon. Eventually. I still gotta finish the whole Typhoon missile system for your other friend. Should do that tomorrow. But yes, Friday. Friday, my friend. Your moving truck. It begins. Yeah, okay. I need to stop diddling around. How much limestone do I need? I need well over 400. Jeez. Alright, minor mark 3, let's go. 480, that'll be perfect. Logistics, mark 4. Let's go. Never be fully satisfied. Must have all your Lego things done now. He demandeth it. The Spicer comment up. So you use the little angry. They almost look like little slime blobs. Okay, logistics. I need to run the conveyor. I could probably sneak it through right here. I'll be just fine. Would be wise though if I actually did a demand an LCAC now. Chop chop. He demandeth it now. The sir needs his boat and military vehicles. Alright, and the Mark IV. Come on. Come with me, Mark IV. Oh, you can like perfectly just squeeze right through here. Ah, sweet. And you're angry. Why are you angry? You were happy until you weren't. Is it because this is in the way, technically? Okay, we'll just do a little bend. Question, do you stream other games play or just this one? I do sometimes, occasionally. I'm mostly just like kind of focusing on one game since I only have like limited slots for games. I do record and upload other games. But streaming, yeah, I mostly stick to just one until I finish it. Or get to at least a good enough stopping point. I mean, for Satisfactory here, we'll probably have this finished up pretty quick here. Maybe. I say that, but also some of these production stuff takes forever to set up. But probably in the next couple months, I would think. We would have Satisfactory finished up, and then I need to figure out what to move on to next. To be either, honestly, to either be a little bit more SnowRunner, just to finish up Wisconsin, or it'd be some other game. I'd be tempted to do a round of like Civilization streaming, or Scythe was all, or not Scythe, Iron Harvest. That's the game I'm thinking of. Would also be another one. But I is not entirely sure. Guess I would have to just put it to a vote for everyone. See what everyone would be interested in watching me play. I think I need to upgrade this, honestly. I should have actually put it more towards the middle here. I guess this isn't even centered, but whatever. SnowRunner sounds hot. Yeah, because I've gotten partly into Wisconsin. So it would be of my own interest, as well as I know you guys enjoyed SnowRunner previously when we did it until it kind of died out. Good for a while, then it kind of lost interest, probably because I was doing too much of it. But it's been a hot minute, so I wouldn't be too against coming back to it. Hey, Yellow, what's up? Welcome, McCole. Just working more on the factory because the factory demands my attention. Jeez, all the machines, when they whirl up, it makes such cool sounds. Getting everything going. Yeah. Back on the topic of the factory must grow. Yep. Factory must always grow. Finish my Canadian cab -9. Well, sick. I hope you enjoy it. Stream War Thunder. I don't even have War Thunder. I just have World of Tanks. I have streamed that like a few handful of times. Missing some handrails though. I'm gonna have to get some hose. Start running that. What I was gonna mention earlier though is back on the topic of SnowRunner though. Honestly, I think if I did go back to it, I would just finish up Wisconsin. I probably would save Amur for another time because Amur, from what I know, is kind of one of the more challenging areas to go to. So that feels like that would be something I need to just dedicate a lot more time to. Specifically the front and rear ones and part of the conductor side one. Okay, so you've gotten like part of it, but also you need to get like the other half of it in there too. Okay, so the next thing on our diagram here is, oh wow, I need 11.4 assemblers for circuit boards. Can I lower that number down, please? Here we go. Silicon circuit board. I turboed that. Where are the parts on Saturday? Nice. Hold on. I'm going to bring you guys back over to the screen here. I'm looking at this right here. Can I apply a little bit of a turbo to this? 150. 7.6. That's a little bit more doable. 200? 5.7. So just 6 of these. I think I could do a 6. Yeah. I think 6 is probably a good little bit of turbo. Just brings down the amount of these I need. Because yeah, we already got the silicon stuff going. So yeah, I'll just do circuit boards. And be good. Then we just need circuit boards to like everything. So that's good. Okay. Back over to Satisfactory. Now I will shrink that window and put it on my second screen so that I can keep an eye on what our crafting recipes are. There we go. All right. So we just need 6 of these at 100 or 200% turbo. That's right. Blueprints times 6 assemblers. And it's all assembling out the back. H. Move over. Is that in position? Wait, where's the... No. This is the rear. I wish there was a rotate in the hologram thing. That would be probably pretty great. And this side is this... Why do I have this invert? Oh, I know why I have that inverted. Yeah. Ha! So I can take the Mark IIIs and bring them up. Yep, like that. What are supercomputer used for? A lot of things. I think it's simpler to answer what they're not used for. Let's go find the recipe real quick here. Because I've needed to like continuously purchase them for a lot. So yeah, these are the 2 crafting recipes for the supercomputers, but we need them. Well, we need a lot of them here for neural quantum processor and assembly director systems. But probably more than anything, it's these neural quantum processors down here. Which, what is that? Excited photonic matter. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yep, I'm definitely gonna need some drone ports here. Just to deal with exporting some of my supercomputers to wherever else we need to be making these things. I know pretty quick here I need to actually go back to my nuclear power plant facility and do more things with nuclear stuff, which is gonna be fun. I missed the live stream for the Helmet trailer and missile launching system. Well, I mean, if you want to, you can always watch the VOD. Or mostly just put the VOD in the background. Use it as background noise. But, yeah. Okay, for our circuit boards, we need 315 silica. 52. Yes. So this is 100, 200, 300. So what was that again? 52.5, I think? Hold on, I'm just pulling up a calculator on my phone so I can calculate this out. Just to see how many I need to pull. Yeah, 52.5 times 6, 315. That is actually exactly what we need. A little bit over, but that's pretty much exactly what we need. Just from 3 of these. Guess without further ado, I just need to add some mergers to the ends here. That's a little too close. I guess technically I should be adding another half foundation. So I have room to put the mergers. And logistics. Merger. Oop. There you go. That's where you line up. That's facing the wrong way. I just noticed that. Whoops. Whoopsies. That needs to go this way. There, you there. Come around. We'll have to get merge on the back there somewhere. Need to do this side next. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of that support that's underneath there. Three, you to there. You to there. And bring that all around. Okay, I can get a connection. Don't worry. Even though it's within the stone, I can still get a connection. And then it's just a matter of bringing this around. It's angry about something. Don't know what. And, okay, you want to connect around the rear. Gotcha. Conveyor merger. Boy. That's just going to have to go there, honestly. Mark 3, you here. I want that other one. You, my good sir. Thank you. That's merging a bit more than I would like, but I don't think I have much of a choice in the matter. That should be Mark 4. Dealing with quite a bit. Alright, so that's that, and that'll make circuit boards. Let's go ahead and edit this crafting recipe. Use silicon circuit boards at 200% turbo. I should have... Oop, not there. I should have more turbos here. Yep, perfect. Control C. And then run around and Control V everything. Go, and one last Control V. There we go. Alright, I should have that out of the way. Now we just need to get the copper sheets over here, which I need 313 of them. Alright. 45. That is not going to be an equal number. Okay. Let's do 315 divided by 45. It's 7. So I need 7 of these. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. And all this merged together. Because I can just use a big manifold here. Just to get it all together, and that'll be good enough. 3, come on out. Back to all of these. Okay, so this is 90. Here, plus 45 equals 135? This would be 170, I think. Should probably just go ahead and just go up to Mark IV, honestly. Alright, and that'll be the full 315, just like the other end. And I should... You don't act weird. Okay, curve default mode. Should be able to just run that right down like that. That's a little bit of an awkward flex, but sure. You're probably mostly good. Okay, we just need to connect up this corner to power. Mark II. You to there. How are we doing for power? I haven't actually checked this in a hot minute. Doing all right. We're not doing great, but we're doing all right. So, that's definitely a thing. Okay, copper sheets are moving around. We're making circuit boards. The circuit boards then need to be divided off to many different locations. Is that all relatively equal across? Yeah, more or less. You divide it by 5. How many are we outputting per? 12.5. Oh, we're missing our turbos. Whoops. Whoopsies. Okay. Copy settings. Control V. Oop, I'm gonna hit E on that. Control V. Control V. Helps if you actually turbo things like you're supposed to. There we go. There we go. I should be a little more healthier. All right, sweet. So we have that being produced, I guess. Oh, okay. The next step is actually start placing down some of the manufacturers that we need. I feel like I need a new area for this, for manufacturers. Because, yeah, I think it's all manufacturers now. Hold on. Just gonna take a look at my little diagram thing real fast. Yeah, no, it's definitely all manufacturers right now. Oops, all manufacturers, because we got a quick wire over here. We got the circuit boards. Got the copper sheets. Yeah, actually, there is one other thing we could lay out which actually would fit right here perfectly well, and that is the AI limiters. Because we just need 3 assemblers running AI limiters, and that needs copper sheet and the quick wire. Let's go ahead and get that laid down here real fast. This doesn't really want to sit nicely. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. More or less, we'll just logistics conveyor splitter. Bring this out back here. There. There we go. Mark 3, you to there, you to there, and you there. Oh, really? You were upset about that? Okay, so you need to go to the far end then. You the closer one, you the middle one, you that one. There. Only minor clipping is happening. Okay, then which one of these did I have labeled for AI limiters? This one. There's a reason why I had this here. Overflow. This must be for grinding out the materials that we have overstocked. Yes, I do see quick wire in there. Get this kind of laid out here. Honestly, I think we're gonna bring... Yeah, that can go there. Mark 3. Actually, how many are you outputting? 150. That's gonna be like 300. Mark 4. That's not an output. Ah. This needs to be rotated. Which I think we need to replace our conveyor belts then. Air hot merger. Here we go. Mark 3, you to there. I probably had that laid out, honestly, for a specific reason, but it's a new weekend, so I've definitely forgotten what that reason was, if there was a reason. And there we go. Just go to the quick wire. Then we just need, well, the copper sheets, which... Well, another stacked conveyor. Oop. Excuse me, I would like to place another stacked conveyor, I guess right there. My only choice. Conveyor merger. There we go. 3, you to here, you to there. Back to default. There we go. Ah, the glory of all the machines whirling. Honestly, if I have to rate one of the best machines in the game, it's probably these matter converter things. They're so nice. Hey, Luffy, welcome. Everyone's joining in today. Today is a good day. All right, bring on the copper sheets. I'm starting to think I should actually be running Mark 4 a lot more often. I mean, I probably have the materials for it easily. Yeah. Okay. Run that like that. And I need some power over there. Can I steal from you? I can. I love it when I can steal power from others. Okay, you guys need to be set up with AI limiters. Yep, this one right here. No turbo, right? Yep, no turbo. Just a perfect amount of AI limiters coming right out of here. There we go. Sweet. All right. Well, I guess now I just need to figure out an area to start laying down the mass amount of manufacturers I need. I feel like that should be over the center. Maybe even, what if we actually put it up on top of the rocks? How much? Hold on. That was not a good boost. I want to check. What does the top of these rocks look like? I mean, definitely some area on top of this one. Or some platform shenanigans that could possibly go on. Not against it, yeah. That could work. Up there. Maybe we'll just make the final supercomputer construction process just all the way up here. Oh, I mean, look at this. We have tons of room for fun. Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to make it up top here. All right, so we just need 3 manufacturers for making the high-speed connectors. Actually, there's a nice platform over here. Can I... Oh, yeah. No, that should be definitely big enough to get 3 of the platform thingies down on top of this. Just need to get rid of the vegetation a little bit. I kind of threw that a little too far. All right. Nuke it up. That made some weird sounds. Game probably didn't like me doing that. But then again, I have seen a lot worse of people launching nukes. Sure, right about there, H. Go ahead and page down this a little bit. What's on the ground? I think that should be more or less good enough. The fun part will be making a ton of elevator systems to bring the materials up here. Ah, yes. This would be a most glorious area. Make sure we actually plant our feet on the ground. Oh, really? It's kind of going through. Good thing it doesn't fully go through. Yep, this is all looking pretty good. All right, sweet. Now to get some manufacturers placed down. Production, manufacturer. Big guys. I guess we just need to kind of like split them out a little bit. Separate them. So we need 3. Is that good enough placement? Ah, yeah, that gives me plenty of room on the other side for conveyor belts. Sweet. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. There we go. So that'll be for high-speed connectors. Silicon version? Yeah, this is silicon recipe at max turbo. All right, copy settings. Control V and Control V. Perfect. So now it's just a matter of bringing a whole lot of materials up here. The circuit boards. Whoops. Didn't mean to fall off. The circuit boards, the silicon, which is underneath, and then a bunch of quick wire. We need 675 quick wire per minute. That is a lot of quick wire. Honestly, I think without further ado, let's just put, not merger, splitters, thank you. Put like a bunch of splitters stacked here. And then just start, not Mark II, Mark III, please. Actually, the amount of 600, that'd be almost 2, actually, we're gonna go Mark IV. So the amount of quick wire we need divided out amongst these probably be best if I went Mark IV. Go, and then the top one. Definitely not the most attractive way of divvying out stuff for these manufacturers, but it's the most efficient. 225 per minute. Yeah. That's a lot. A lot of quick wire. Guess in the name of that, I should probably be running the quick wire first. That wire is almost vertical. Need power to you, power to you, power to you. There we go. Perfect. Now to get the materials up here. So. Computer quick wire. Is that for computers? No. High-speed connectors is this side of things. High-speed quick wire, yeah. So this all merges over here, so we need this one right here to go up there. Okay, you know what? I made a mistake. It would have been far easier to run this in the opposite direction. Land real quick. I brought the conveyors over and then brought the conveyors down. That would have been a lot more efficient way of managing it. Straight, please. Thank you. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Actually, default. Yep, and then you over here. You know what? This... Yeah, no, this side over here needs to be Mark 5. Yeah, this is be the quick wire entrance. This needs just an obscene amount of items coming in at a very fast rate. And last but not least, you. Alright, and Mark 4 coming on down. Mark 4 coming on down, and Mark 5 coming on down. I feel like I need to build a platform up to that. Oh yeah, no, that works. Do that, do some foundations. Just 2 foundations, alright. Yeah, it's a little awkward, but sure. Sure. It works. Logistics, Mark 5. We'll bring this guy across, basically. And then do another Mark 5 coming on down. Probably at about there-ish only. 5, you to there. And there goes me quick wire. That caused some lag, along with the autosave. Alright, sweet. 30. How many of these? Yeah. So we just need one of these in particular to go up top for circuit boards. Honestly, I think I'm going to slice off this guy. So I feel like this will be the easiest one to just kind of grab and run away with. Oh boy. Alright, yep, bring you. Okay, straight mode, please. Yeah, you. Oof. Whoa. Sure. There we go. Okay, so there's circuit boards. And last but not least, we need silicon. I just need to go fetch the last of the silicon, merge that all together, and send it up top. Easier said than done, but we can work it out. I think that'll be probably a good position. Yeah. Mark 3. I think for the most part, we're probably just gonna run this against the ceiling here. Okay, there's that silicon. And then on the other side, yeah, it's just these other bits that need to get their silicon taken over to make high-speed connectors? High-speed connectors, yes. I know what I'm building. Possibly. Maybe. Questionable amounts. Okay, yeah, logistics merger. Send that out. Mark 3. You there, and you there. Alright, and then... what would be the best way to send this? Probably right along here. So if I did a conveyor merger and I point it that direction, put it right there. How perfectly is that above there? That is actually pretty darn perfect. Let's do Mark 4. Right about there. That's good enough. Grab you, bring you up to about there. Mark 4, you on that side. You on this side, and now we take the conveyor belt and run away with it. Ah, it is all kinds of angry. Fine, be right there. And now we need to work our way through this spaghetti mess over on this end of things. Oh boy. There's a silica. I think I need a little bit of a platform just somewhere in the midst of all this spaghetti. Just kind of create a landing. Alright, that works. Mark 4, you to here, bring you up. Alright, sweet. And then bring this spaghetti over to here. And there. Alright, perfect. Alright, you should be producing more than enough circuit boards. So that should now be producing high-speed connectors, which get divided up by 2. Wait, are you? Yeah, high-speed connector. Yep. And limiters also need to go up here too because of the supercomputers, which we'll put definitely up top there. So the next thing we need to deal with, which is the other big one, is actual computers. And we need 4 manufacturers for that nonsense. Oh boy, I'm getting kidnapped. Yep. Alright, sweet. You guys are producing these nice and fast? 7.5 per minute? Sweet. Kind of wish I had more area up top here, or I could put the 4 computer manufacturers together. I would definitely need another platform here. I don't think I'm going to do that, though. The rest of the materials can get converted up to top here, where we shall put our supercomputers. Ah, I see we have some friends. Alright, H, are you in like a good enough position? Does it feel like a good enough position? I feel like I need to nudge it probably that direction a little bit, yeah. Of course, page it down. Page down a little bit so it's in the ground, actually. and we will nudge it out this way a little bit. We go a little bit more? Yeah, that's probably about our limit. So we nudged it this way as well. Yeah, then that way. Okay, I think that's about the edge. Yeah, that is definitely our hard edge. There we go. I don't think we can put one more platform there. No, definitely not. All right, well, you're not aligned. Don't know how I managed to do that, but okay. There, now you're aligned like you should be. Perfect. And now for the computer manufacturers. This is going to be a lot more nonsense of bringing conveyor belts up here, but it's all good. One. Let's see, 2. 3, and lastly, 4. Yep, there's that. And then, well, the big one. Just need our 2 manufacturers on this end for the supercomputers. Oop, there we go. Yep. These are our supercomputer manufacturers. They have what looks to be 150% turbo. Not that one. Or no, 200%? Yeah, probably 200%. 3.75. Yep, that is correct. You put it there. Put it here. There we go. 3.75. Perfect. And then the computers also have a turbo on them. This is the Caterham computer? Yes. With 200% turbo. All right, sweet. Just copy those settings. Control V. Control V. And Control V. All right. Now for the mess of conveyor belts. To get everything all hooked up. Conveyor splitter. Right down the middle. 2, 3. Yep, and then of course, the supercomputers need 4 items in them. 2, 3, and 4. Default. Default is our friend. There we go. And yep, now I just gotta wire these out. Wait. Yeah, okay. I didn't do that correctly. It would have been better if I did a separate stack on each end here, and then also did a merger stack on the middle, or splitter stack in the middle. Might be a little too close, but that's fine. All right, 3 items, you, and you. You, and you. There we go. All right, and then I need, yeah, 1 splitter stack right in the middle so I can join these 2 together. There we go. How to actually run materials. So let's focus on the computers probably first. So I need my rubber production, and I need quick wire and circuit boards. Okay. feel like... Honestly, I could probably bring it up here. So let's go ahead and do that. Because everything I need to produce, or need for the computers, is down below. The rubber, though... Honestly, let's take the rubber line here and just kind of run this probably underneath, honestly. And have it kind of come out over on this side since our rubber is over here anyways. It's not like weirdly clipping anything, is it? No, it's actually pretty darn perfect. Yeah, bring that over to here. Because rubber is right down there. What do we do? Oh, plastics is way down there too. Oh boy. Okay, I might need a second conveyor line coming down. Okay, you need plastics. Yeah, we'll just take from the bottom. Mark 4. Oops, someone has found me. Hi there, would you... Whoop, goodbye. Wow, he went sailing. Can't even see him. He went flying far. Whoop, okay, don't fall off. Okay, yeah, that's probably fine enough. Without further ado, oh, yoink, and down we go. Need to remember which is which too, so I don't accidentally put plastics in the rubber line and rubber in the plastics line. Okay, it looks like I have to put a platform down kind of right around here-ish. Yeah, no. Oops. Foundation 1 up there. Actually, it would... No, we can actually get a workable alignment here if I just played this smart and went down below, grabbed a frame, and went all the way up. And then whatever platform we place here will actually be aligned to the grid like we need it to be. Make running conveyor belts and all that jazz just a little bit more nicer. Logistics, Mark 4. There and there. How much rubber are you running? Just 45 to each, so yeah, it's not very many actually. In the grand scheme of things. I believe my rubber is literally just all of this. That's plastic. Nope, I was wrong. Rubber this line of things? Rubber's over here. Okay. I definitely need to place down, again, another... Okay, yeah, no zoop mode for you. Foundations. Run this across this direction. All right. And then it's just a lot of merging. Factory is definitely coming a lot more alive as things go on. Yannick, you were here too. Welcome, and also, I guess good night. It's disappearing now. It's nice having you tune in. Okay, that's the last of the rubber, right? Yes. Wait, you're also rubber? Oh, yes, you are also rubber. And then this is plastic? That's plastic. Okay. Okay, now we're good. Yeah, just another manifold, honestly. Conveyor merger. And that was the last one. Bunch of Mark IV conveyors to get all this going. There we go. Then I just need to bring over my Mark IV conveyors there somehow. I think let's go ahead and get plastic as well all merged together. That way, I think I'm gonna probably do what I did for the copper line, where I just have basically run over top of the other. Be the best way to go about it. Okay, about here? Nope. Next one over? No. This is probably the best one then. Kinda. We'll converge on this one for plastics and send it out. That should be probably pretty good. Oop, that is not aligned. Oh, this is the end of the plastics on that side. Okay. This plastics isn't that hard to deal with. Just getting us all stubbornly aligned. You over here. Okay, so we need logistics Mark IV. You go up. Oh, it actually does make it like well over top. Okay. wasn't actually expecting that. But since we have it, I guess we'll work with it. Mark IV, you need to come kind of down and around, honestly. Do some funky loop-de-loops here. As for rubber, straight curve. Okay, curve will be fine. There we go. Little bit of some nonsense with the conveyor belts, but hey, rubber and plastic are now flowing. Oh boy. Sweet. Alright, so that deals with that side of things. Now let's just get this side of things going, which is quick wire. So we need the quick wire coming up here. And actually, no, let's quick wire to the computers. Yeah. I don't actually need that much. Hold on. I am falling real hard. Okay. Yeah, computer quick wire. How much are these producing? 150. Ah, okay. I see why I have this divided out then. And I went down. I need to go back up so I can run the conveyor elevator things back up. Oh, can I make it? Oh. Oh. Just barely. We good. Where would be the best way to run the conveyors? I guess off this edge here. Corner. Oop, there we go. Alright, Mark IV. So yeah, we need the quick wire, and then we need circuit boards as well. Alright. Can you just be defaulted, please? Thank you. And you over here. Yeah, that's good. Oop. 4, and down we go. Quick wire one, I think, would be the easiest one to hook into. There we go. Bring that on down. Yeah. There's a Caterium right there. Does it matter which one we hook into? Not really. Grand of scheme of things, not really. So I will just run that conveyor belt like that. Should be a little spaghettified. That gets quick wire taken care of. Now it's just a matter of, I'd say, eliminators. Circuit boards are here. All right. Mark 4, let's go. What spaghetti path do I need to take now? I think I kind of see it. Kind of down through here. Then I need to go over to the side. Something. Oh, you're not as high as I thought you were. Okay. It's fine. We can work with it. Okay, can we just have you right there? Yeah, that works. Bring this conveyor belt over top. Nope. And then plug it in to there. Yeah, that's good enough for me. All right, that's starting to produce computers. So last but not least, we just need to bring the AI limiters actually up there. Okay. I need to run one more massive conveyor lifts up top, and then we'll probably more or less run. Oop, can I get up? Thank you. Just barely. Yeah, I think we'll run the AI limiters basically down the same thing we ran the circuit boards. So in that case, I should just slap down some half foundations kind of along the side here. That. Logistics, Mark 4. Yeah, let's go ahead and take from the middle. That'd be fine. Bring you over, connect you in right there. Go ahead and probably wire in the computers, honestly. I'm annoyed at how it likes to just, when it's in straight mode, it just likes to drop. It doesn't like to angle itself well. It just likes to drop off the edge of wherever it's going. It just ever so slightly annoys me. Oh, hello. Certain someone angry at me for building a supercomputer area in their territory. He's trying his darndest to reach me. Oops, I did not line that up. That's fine. We can fix that real fast. 4, you come around. There we go. Okay, so the only thing you're missing is power. Oh, was this a... Okay, that was the one I was actually connected to. All right. Trying to at least stick this down somewhat nicely. That is not what I was hoping for. I did not move my mouse over enough. There we go. Oh. Can you actually try and cooperate with me, please? There we go. And down to there. That's good. Question. Can we use one of these power lines and make it over there to the supercomputers? I think this one right here, actually. Ah, crap. This is what I get for using this jetpack when I know so many of you get upset at me for not using the other jetpack. All right, let's bring power here, then route it around over here, and bring it through. Oh boy. I just don't like its reliability. Like, with the way I move around and jump around and do stuff, it's nicer to have just actual, like, solid reliability. Okay, let's get rid of this tree the best way we know how. Just a little bit of nuclear power in the form of an explosion. Okay, can you... sit right there, actually. Or are you off the edge? You are totally off the edge. Alright, that's fine. Just, oop, that's not the nudge I was hoping for. You're not actually connected. Okay, that should be... Yep, that's definitely on. Okay. Sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw down the dimensional depot. And then I don't think I need to awesome sync these, honestly. As it seems like... Actually, I should probably just go ahead and put that down right now. Put down a drone port. Actually, hold on. We good? We back? Okay, I just noticed that OBS died there for a moment. Just had a slight heart attack. Okay, let's name this Super Com Fuel. So that'll bring... This will be a port for bringing fuel over to here. And then this will be Super export. So that'd be for exporting supercomputers out of here. They're pretty close together, but I think we can get it out of here. The air splitter. Mark 4. Actually, this is for fuel output export, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Curve, default mode. Oh, you're just unhappy all the way. Sure. If that's what makes you work, then fine. This may be a little bit of a confusing maze of lifts and stuff, but it works. So fuel gets delivered here, it comes out and goes to these two, and then we just need to only conveyor. Probably use actually a smart splitter, honestly, because we'll prioritize the supercomputers over here to the dimensional depot, and we'll just go ahead and put overflow straight out to this. And that'll be pretty good. There we go. All right, so that gets the supercomputer thing taken care of. I actually need to get the rest of this taken care of. Let's see, air limiters come out there. I just need the computers from down here. Or not the computers, sorry. The high-speed connectors, that's right. Four, bring you down and over to probably here-ish. Then we're gonna bring you down. That boy is very angry. Ouchies. Oh, yeah, it's, can you give me a little space? I'm failing. You know what? I'm just upset at you, and I'm tired of you. So, have fun. I probably deserve that. Oh, boy. Probably wasn't watching my health either. I was probably on very low health. Mistakes have been made.
Post-trauma support helpline.
Post-trauma support helpline.
At this time, your call is important to us.
I don't know what kind of post-trauma I need for a nuclear blast to the face. Sounds probably pretty serious. Alright, well, enjoy the ride for the next few moments here. It'll take a hot minute to get back over there. Go collect ourselves. Be in shame for a little while. Can't believe we blew ourselves up. I thought I was far enough away from that. It felt safe enough, but I guess it wasn't. Unfortunately. Yeah, and we're almost done with our supercomputers. I need to figure out what's next. A scheme of what I need to make. Actually, you know what I should have done before I left the main place is I should have put down the drone things so that I could have sent fuel over to the supercomputer place. That would have been a little bit better. Though I do think I have another area that's making packaged fuel. Possibly. I could take from. Maybe. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about it and like, yeah, nah, main base would have definitely been the best area to set up a quick and dirty just area to port fuel over there. The drones. Oh, that's not my exit. Oh, I should hit E one more time. There we go. So, I do have a fuel facility over here. Hold on, let's go over here real quick. This area, this munitions factory over here actually might be a great place to put another drone port for exporting fuel. I think we're already producing the plastics and everything else on hand. Oop. 2 hours, eh? And we only got about an hour left of stream. Did I go in the exit? Negatory. Good thing I can still change directions, even if it's kind of slow. All right. Okay, we have plastics coming in here. That rubber isn't even connected to anything. What is going on there? Huh. Is it supposed to be connected to this awesome sink? Just... Okay. We literally just have some random rubber coming out. Yeah, this is not producing any fuel because this is not doing anything with this plastic. Let's go ahead and throw down a refinery here in the middle. then a constructor. Probably right about there. Logistics, conveyor splitter. So we should be able to take the plastic, make it into canisters. Also get power over here. Yeah, and we'll be able to set up just a very quick little drone port here for exporting fuel. I should upgrade that conveyor belt. Oop, there we go. As for the rest of this conveyor belt, what are you exporting? You're not even getting cable anymore. I think because one of these lines is clogged up. Yes, yes it is. Overflow to the side, and we're just gonna put down Awesome Sink. This must have been built back before I really figured out a lot of things when it comes to how to most effectively use the smart splitters. All right, power. Actually, we can upgrade that to Mark 6, couldn't we? Really just have it chew through whatever we don't need. There we go. There we go. There we go. That'll probably unclog this thing. This thing's probably clogged too. A little bit, yeah. Speaking of, there's our train there making a delivery. I have a feeling that this train is also pretty clogged. Ah, yeah. Everything is probably backlogged massively now. There we go. Okay. So that should get going, which should start producing our munitions again. Which is good, because looking at it now, like, hey, we're almost out, actually, of munitions. So let's go ahead and grab some of that. There we go. Okay, that takes care of that little doohickey for us. Mark 3, you come over here. I need a junction. Yeah. Just so we can steal this fuel line real quick. There we go. You produce actually, why do we produce? No, this is wrong. Whoops, I have things backwards. Actually, wait, no. I don't even need this. I need a packager. What am I doing? Whatever it is I'm doing, I'm struggling at it. There we go. Okay, you into here. Packaged fuel. Yeah, it won't be turbo fuel because we don't have the coal. That's fine. You're not receiving power. Can solve that in a jiffy. Okay. Now we can set up this going up, above, some foundations. Actually, now that I think about it, I probably should be converting that to turbo fuel, just so that we have a more efficient fuel source. And then some half foundation off to the side because, fortunately, refineries are fairly big. Heavy turbo fuel? Tactical heavy oil residue. Compacted coal. Okay, so compacted coal is the main thing we gotta deal with. At least this will give me a source for the fuel. Okay, you don't have any power, it's fine. I guess I need a pump back here. Honestly, gonna connect these together. Just so that I can take any residual excess fuel or whatever I can gain out of the system and pump that out of here pretty nicely. All right, let's go. Man, these fuel generators make so much noise. They're quite loud. Again, what is this rubber even for? Why are we even producing rubber in the first place? What does this even do? Are we just needing it for the heavy oil residue? We do. So technically this should have came over to the awesome sink. But I probably was just a big dum-dum and actually didn't get things hooked up. Like, at all. How they were supposed to be. There. Okay, that should help that situation. Yeah, okay. So that's doing that. That's probably fine. This is not getting fuel. Why? I would have thought that those would have gotten some fuel. It's not like... I mean, it should be pumping out quite a bit. Do I need to put some other pumps on here just to try and get this, like, just blowing as hard as I can? Still seems like it's struggling. Wonder if I should just turn one of these off. Maybe multiple of these off. Want to get the fuel flowing over here a little bit? I should actually probably get work on compacted coal. I probably have. There's coal. There's sulfur. Okay, well, you're everything I need, but you're not the correct crafting recipe that I need. So, crude oil, yeah, okay. So I just need a little bit of space, basically make the correct crafting recipe that I need out of those exact same materials. Wow, assembler. There we go. Let's go ahead and logistics air splitter. Does not want me to add it there. That's fine. We can Put it at a different point. Run some conveyors. Do some silly shenanigans. Nope, not Mark 4, please. Thank you, Mark 3. Come down a little bit. Output. Yeah, just, again. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Like that to stay above, please. You're not merging through the pipe weirdly. There we go. Okay, so now that's getting all of those materials, to which we need to upgrade you to Mark 2. You to there. We can compact the coal, thank you. Logistics Mark 3, and now we gotta feed you across and through there. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get any better than kind of right over here. Here we go. Compacted coal coming in. We really are just missing the fuel. I guess, are these guys over here still just absolutely destroying the fuel? I mean, I could upgrade literally everything to Mark 2. Would that help? Excuse me. Hi. You know you're kind of just standing over top of my pipe, right? I kind of need to switch this out to Mark 2. Could you maybe move? Please? Oh, don't yell at me. You're the one who's in my way. I don't want to do this, but I could use extreme force. I had extreme force on me. Here we go. Okay, let me make my threats clear. Once I get my nuclear nobelisks in my hand, there we go. Hi, I need you to move so that I can fix my pipelines. Yes? Hi. This is gonna hurt you more than it hurts me. Oh yeah, he's definitely stuck there. All right, well, let's not make the same mistake we did last time. Back up a lot of it, and goodbye. Wow, he tanked that. That was a bad throw. I'm getting irradiated. Oh, so much radiation over there.
Say nature is cruel.
Ada finally chimed in. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. I've never heard her chime in like that. Oh, that is too funny. That is hilariously funny. Okay, now are we getting fuel? No? Why are you like this? Oh, I guess because there's no plastics producing. Let's actually do another conveyor splitter. Conveyor merger. Get some of this plastic ground off, so we can actually get things going a little bit here. Okay, we're gonna upgrade this Mark 4. No, what? Actually, Mark 6. Mark 6, let's go. That'll get things to empty out real fast. Meow. There we go. That really clears the system. Still getting no fuel. Is it because this is such a convoluted little route going on? I mean, I could put another pump kind of like over here. Would that help things? There we go. Now we're getting it going. Sweet. Okay, foundations. Transport, drone port. Oh, it's hitting that. Bringing it over just a little bit helps it. Logistics. Let's see. Man, I am running out of room for everything. Just trying to get things together here, and I'm just... there is so much stuff just getting kind of messed around and being placed just wherever it can be. Get down lower so I can find my... There it is. I just need Mark 3 coming down. There we go. Mark 3, you there. Power. I got turbo fuel. There we go. I need a Mark 4 conveyor lift. Conveyor splitter. Okay, I think that's aligned. There we go. And now this one can be munition, fuel export, and we'll go ahead and get this one connected up to supercom export. No, I didn't even like supercom fuel. Save it. Ah, crap. I don't think I saved it. What did I name you then? You're down over here. Yeah, supercom fuel. Ah, I did think I this port. Where is it now? Must have scrolled past it. Ah, there it is. Supercom fuel and this port. There we go. Transportation, drone, you. Let's go ahead and paint you a nice red and yellow. There we go. No power. Okay. That's a pretty easy thing to solve. All right, let's get some of these generators up and running again. There. Hopefully with all those running and everything happening, it should be pretty good. I'm wondering if I shouldn't just give these a slight turbo. Seems like there's still a good amount of fuel being drained out of these. We'll just leave it alone for now. Never mind. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and turn off this one and this one. That will cut down fuel consumption. But also still provide us with some good amount of power. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, not a whole lot, but another about 1,000 megawatts is not bad. Hi there, bud. Are you thinking about taking off? Not enough fuel. What? Okay, I guess it just takes you forever? Ah, that's fine. Okay, I guess for just a booster, for now, let's just give you some fuel. There. Alright, yep, you should be all good. Alright, sweet. See you on the other side, buddy. Go ahead and finally head back over to the drone. Or not the drone, the supercomputer area. Now everything should be taken care of. For at least bringing fuel over there, so when we need to have a drone export any excess supercomputers anywhere, that should be easier now, since that's already just kind of taken care of. Just a minor side quest. Ooh, I went the wrong way again. What? Oh, I don't have enough oomph to get me out of here. Uh-oh, am I actually stuck? Oh. Okay, well, I got out of that. Can I go this way now? Head back? Actually be able to get myself out of this tube? Oh, it's still not enough oomph. Wow, okay. How much more further do I have to go back so I can escape this? Okay, this should hopefully be enough, right? I would think. I want to be free from here. Okay, I am gonna be free. Finally. Oh. I have broken free. Now we can finally go over to my dead body and claim it, which is way over there. There's our drone buddy going through. Go ahead and... Oh, I dropped my other backpack. Oh, that's kind of a little bit of a problem. Good thing I have at least a little bit of an electrical grid going through this swamp. I can stay at least a little bit well above everything else that's going on. Glorious supercomputer factory does look good from this distance. Let me guess, buddy, it's not powered. Oh, buddy. Run! Run for my life! You got many scary things after me. I need to run. Because I don't have a lot of my stuff. I need my staff. Way I can more easily fight back. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, I'm at least a little bit home free. They are really after me, though. I would like to get my stuff, please. That is not too much to ask. Question, where is my death crate at? I blew myself up. Here. Okay, it's down there somewhere. Okay, question. It says it's down here. Where exactly is down here? Okay. Over top here? No, it's still this way. So I can check the map. Oh, it's like way out here. Okay. It got launched along with my body. Oh, it's supposed to be somewhere out here. Oh. Ah, there it is. Got it. Recovered my stuff. Finally. Sweet freedom. All right, let's finish what we started here. So we just gotta run basically just a couple of more conveyor lines and we'll be good to go. We were running this one underneath here. Yeah, we didn't finish that because we were getting attacked. How do I have this placed? I guess I wanted this conveyor belt to probably be on this end of things, didn't I? So what did you need to be? Let's see, we have computers, we have plastics. I guess this side was supposed to be, yeah, this side was gonna be AI limiters, yeah, and then that means this other side here needs to be actually these computers. Or no, the, sorry, not the computers, the high-speed connectors. That's what it is. Yep, there we go. All right, let's get these all merged together and ran over to where we need them. Mark 3, you to there, you to there. Mark 4, you to there. And then, well, nope, that's not what I meant. To hit R for straight mode. There we go. Yeah, still lays out funkily, but good enough. High-speed connectors coming on out. Sweet. And, well, yep, now I guess without further ado, grab you, bring you down. Do it a second time. And let's go grab our circuit boards, and we will be done here. Guess next time we need to figure out what's next. I have an inkling that it is the dark matter stuff. I think is what we need to do next. which that'll be fun. Maybe might be well over my head. See how well my logic can stay together messing with some of this later stuff. Let's do stackable conveyor belts. Can I put that underneath there, please? Like I want it like actually underneath this conveyor belt, please. Or underneath this. Guess I got to use H and then use hologram movement. That cooperate. Okay, can you not straight mode, not curve mode, default mode, please? There we go. Wow, I can not see a thing. Wow, I don't like the swamp. It's always so incredibly dark. Right, stackable conveyor belts for the win. Yeah, there we go. That will be the last bits of conveyor belt we need, I think, to get this. Okay, that's just merging through there. That's fine. And you connect over there. And yep, that is the last thing that we need. Go ahead and fly up here. Get ourselves recharged a little bit. All right. Sweet. And it's getting supercomputers in there. Yeah, these drone ports don't have power, that's why our drone buddy is hovering around upset. There you go. You happy now? And yep, there we go. I finally have a more reliable source of supercomputers. Finally. Took forever, but finally. It feels good, actually, to have a now reliable source of supercomputers. Alright, we have only about 20 minutes left to stream, which I think will be a pretty good amount here. Okay, what is next in the grand scheme of things? I don't think my thing's unlocked perfectly. Dark matter residue. Okay, we can use SAM to make dark matter residue. Even synthetic power shards actually gives us dark matter residue. 150 per minute. Jesus. Let's do a 60 per minute. Quantum encoder. Guess I need to take a look at a quantum encoder. Like, could we do a turboized quantum encoder? And would that get us kind of what we need? Action quantum encoder. Oh boy. Oh boy. Doesn't want to be here because it's not kind of a flat area. Okay. So if we do quantum encoder... Oh, okay. There's a bunch of things here we need to do. Bixonium fuel rod. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of blinky shiny lights on here. That is some crazy stuff. Yeah, because this is coal. Dark matter crystal. See, that's just more coal right there. Basically, coal and SAM together. Excited photonic matter, I think, will be our only problem. Depending on what that needs. 90, 120. Okay, so we can't do 150. Which, yeah, I think we need to do SAM here. Actually, I don't even think we're using the current SAM ore that's right nearby here to its maximum potential, if I remember correctly. Hold on, let me get my other jetpack on. I need to go check that other SAM ore vein over here. So I don't even think I think we're only barely using this thing. And we have coal right nearby, so we may just stick to this area for doing this next bit here. Yeah, we're is this only like a Mark 1 or is this Mark 3? This is Mark 3. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I need to check my diagram here real quick. How much SAM ore are we taking? 200 SAM ore. So yeah, we're not even tapping a fraction of what this thing can output. Oh yeah, no, we can easily get more out of this. I don't think we can sloop it, right? No, we can't sloop it, but definitely use that SAM ore. Hold on. Oop. Can I make it? And let's take the landing. Good. Okay, so map. Because yeah, we have more coal nodes here. We have nitrogen if we need. What is that excited gas thing? Excited photonic matter. Inverter? It's something we haven't discovered? Question mark? Oh, it's literally just taking power and converting it to... Huh. Okay. That doesn't seem too hard to make. It does take a lot of power, though. So, might be well on our list to expand our power quite a bit. It's like, how much does this thing only need? 150 per minute. And how much does just a converter give us? 200 per minute. Like, we could underclock that. Yeah, this basically goes into everything else. So honestly, in the grand scheme of things, this isn't too bad. That'll give us 12.5 power shards, which you could feed into depot thing, and then we get a bunch of dark matter residue, which we do with dark crystals and stuff. Is there anything else we need to go beyond that? Like, dark matter residue. Okay, so this goes back into dark matter crystals. Codex. I mean, we could sloop dark matter crystals. That's not a problem. We already have a drone too up above that we could use for exporting if we need to export anything. Superposition oscillators. This might be a thing we need to actually... Yeah, we have supercomputers nearby too. Fixed site. We can make fixed site. Honestly, right here. So again, we have the coal nodes. We have the SAM. We have bauxite nearby if we need aluminum. How does this area look over here, actually, with those two bauxite? Go ahead and delete this. If that area is fairly open over there with that two bauxite, we might just set up camp over there and then next time start putting together... I don't know what the end goal is, but start putting together some of the various little crafting things together. I guess we'll have to use the Satisfactory planner in order to get some of this kind of planned out. I think that's the box set right there. Like, this is a large flat place too. Yeah, that has to be the box area down there. And it is. Okay. So yeah, methinks we'll use this area over here, actually. Because we can easily just conveyor belt even over the supercomputers. Yeah, expansion servers. Like, these are space parts, which I think we're just going to manually feed, honestly. In the grand scheme of things. Yeah, we only need 256 of that. Oop. I guess it probably would be a good... Nah, we can just... Now, all this is mostly just... Particle accelerator. Used in... Okay, so it's used in something later on. That noise. One of my dogs just made like a weird squeak. I don't know if that went through the mic or not. A weird squeak. But yeah, okay, so we need to work on a crafting recipe for neural quantum processors, superposition oscillators, and dark matter crystals. Dark matter crystals I might just siphon off of if I like turboed one. We need these singularity cells. What are these even used for? This is used for more plutonium stuff for like nuclear power. Because you need plutonium waste. I feel like I need to get back into nuclear stuff. I don't want to quite yet because we can still avoid it for the time being, but I guess we'll just work on it. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and go over to screen mode. Maybe we'll just do a little bit of planning here. I clear the thing? No, I don't think I can easily clear it. No. Style? Oh, there is a grid. Okay. There is no way to delete all this easily. I guess this. Okay. So, we need... Oh boy. Need super position oscillators. It's one thing we need. I don't know how much. Let's just leave that at default. Then we also need... Oh. What is that other little part right there? Neural quantum processor. No, I spelled that wrong. No, N-E-U-R, there it is. Neural quantum processors. And I need the dark matter stuff. Dark, oh, dark ion field, that's interesting. Dark matter residue, no. What is it? Dark matter crystal. Here we go. Dark matter crystal. So these are the three outputs that I think I kind of want. And most of this will go into the depot. Scroll all the way down here. It's Fixmas. A lot of this I don't think we are in yet. Let's go ahead and go back over to Game Stream Studio. Because, yeah, this is nuclear stuff. This is nuclear stuff. This is more nuclear stuff. This is more nuclear stuff. But fix it on the map. Literally, the crater is still there. So, giant explosion happened. Yeah, it's mostly that we just need to produce these 3 and get them depoted. So, yeah, let's go back over to screen then and just try and work this out if we can before we end off. So, these need excited photonic matter, like a lot of excited photonic matter. Yeah, no, don't want that. Can I... Just 1? 1 and 1. That gives us 5, 3. This gives us 125, 75. It feels like, actually, in a weird way, we could actually just go like this. Clock that into there. 0.6, yeah. Let's get that. Oop. I can change that to 1. Yeah, 1 and 1. That'll give us our dark matter crystal on the end a bit. 75 instead of 0.75, so that's just 1. What if we like double this up actually? Oop, not 21. Jesus. That'd be too many. 2, 2, and what if we like double this up to 60? There we go. 1.5, yeah. So 6 per minute, 6 per minute, and 60 per minute. That's a lot. It seems like I could half backfeed this one. Okay, it does not like it if I half backfeed it. Dark matter residue. Okay, let's get rid of. Oop. Clear connections. There we go. Does not like it if I backfeed it, but I think I kind of will. In the grand scheme of things. All right, I guess I could just sink it. Awesome, sink it, because this will probably fill up the depot pretty good. Okay, diamonds. Diamonds from coal. Ah, wow. Okay, so we might need more than 1 coal node going on here. Time crystal. Diamonds. How many freaking diamonds do we need? 3,000. 3,000 coal per minute. Wow. That's gonna be ridiculous. We might need to actually like set up like a really good power generation thing. Oh, it makes me need to go into nuclear, which I've been trying to avoid for so long. But it might not be avoidable. Okay, only 6 supercomputers per minute? Okay. Well, we have the supercomputer thing already, so that's well taken care of. Okay, let's get Sam over here, reanimated Sam. Because I believe we need to use reanimated Sam for Fix-It. Fix-It Trigons. Honestly, let's go the aluminum route. Since we're going to be messing with aluminum anyways, let's just kind of get that out of the way. You connect up into here. Oh, that needs 600 SAM? Oh, wow, buddy. That needs a lot of SAM. Okay. We have more than one SAM vein around, so I might have to use that to our advantage. Okay, aluminum. Let's bring aluminum around over here. Iron clad aluminum sheets. Okay, and then aluminum ingots. I think they said that pure aluminum was better. $380 aluminum scrap. Okay, we can use coal. SP output 360 aluminum scrap. Okay, so that'll actually be perfect right there. Coal per minute. Can I just like put down coal from a miner? Yeah, we need 3,000. That's not even like everything. There. We keep it out like that. There we go. So now I can tell just how much stinking coal we need, which is a ridiculous amount. Good thing we have a lot of nodes around. Definitely have a mess of conveyor belts going absolutely everywhere. Alright, and you need alumina solution, which I think we'll bring down here. Sloppy alumina? 240? Really? Just one, eh? That's just a bunch of water. You align yourself just a little bit more nicer. Okay, whatever. That's fine. I think we have copper nearby we can pull from. If not, we definitely have iron and some other materials we can pull from if we need copper ingots. And we got supercomputers, so the last thing we need to deal with is you. We have rubber and AI limiters coming from the main place, but I don't think I want to take from there because we already have that perfected. So probably this one. Really, 6 manufacturers dealing with just a ton of quartz. I don't think we have quartz near us. So that might be a problem. Go back over to game stream. I just want to check one thing. Satisfactory. Map. We have quartz like anywhere near us. No. What kind of node is this? That's impure. That's normal. So this will probably be a little bit less. But we do have another impure up north there. Quartz is all the way freaking over here. Doesn't help me. But we might be claiming onto all 3 of these SAM nodes going along here. We don't have quartz, so we got to do a conversion then to get quartz. All right. Screen. So yeah, we got to do a conversion to get quartz, which is a whole other mess in and of itself. Okay, this rock horde bauxite. Honestly, we have bauxite on hand. So that'd be fine. Was it not already making quartz? No. No. Yeah. Okay. So honestly, in a lot of ways, this ain't looking too bad, which is good. Nuclear, though. Nuclear is going to be the death of me. But using this Satisfactory modeler will hopefully do what I need. Because I can go up there and connect to that. Oh boy, that recipe is like back behind there. $15. Anyway, Sam. Yeah, I just need 60. That's 0.5. Alright, we'll just leave that there. Cable. We can go to the copper side of things. Coated cable. Interesting. What? How much do I need? 84. And this goes to here for wire. And you here. So there we go. That goes there for the copper, and then we just need some iron. It looks like we can use even more cable. And this side over here needs iron plates, and we have iron nearby, so this is fine. Probably just regular iron, honestly. Before it use a furnace. Yeah, 2.5. Okay, that's good. I think that more or less just takes care of everything. Need just an absolute mountain load of SAM. Now it runs into a bunch of converters. So that's no problem. This is just water, which we can feed basically back loop into our water, whatever. Yeah, that should be no problem. Yeah, 116 water. Oh, it didn't like that. It didn't like that. Alright, we'll just leave it as is then. 116 water. Yeah, we could plumb this into this one. No problem. Yeah, because it doesn't like being back-fed. So I think. Yeah, got our bauxite, got our SAM, supercomputers we'll get from our supercomputer stuff. I guess I probably need to look for some more sloops, possibly, so I can just sloop some of the supercomputers for a bit. I don't think I have any on me. Let's go back over to game stream real quick. Oop, not that. I have 5 on me. But it's probably best practice as I just keep those on me for now. And we have coal here. We have plenty of coal, so yeah. I guess starting Thursday then, we will come back here and start, well, going over there to that area and start laying out the factory for making some of those advanced materials that we need. Depot and awesome sync them. And then, yeah, it would be either the ending of next week, I want to say, depending on how fast we get through this next little factory put together here. Oop, fell down. There. 0.25. Okay. Well, that's stooped a bit. So that gives us a little more supercomputers. How many are we getting now? 4.8 per minute, 7.5 per minute. Ah, okay. It's quite a bit. But yeah, I guess without further ado, we'll go ahead and end off there for today. We'll come back Thursday and start working on the new factory for the advanced parts. And I probably just need to suck it up and either suck it up, go back to our original nuclear power area, and probably, I want to say almost rip down everything we have there for the most part. There's probably some stuff we can still keep. There's probably some stuff we need to edit. But probably rip it all down and start a whole new nuclear system that's actually good, runs effectively, because ours doesn't. And that'll be a whole mess we'll have to figure out in the planner. So I guess without further ado, I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you all again Thursday for more Satisfactory, tomorrow for more Lego, and all that goodness. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day / evening, depending where you're in the world. Take care, and I will see you all again next time. Bye-bye!